Well, we could talk about the 10,000 hour rule, but let's talk song. Today I'll be listening to and analyzing Lady Gaga's 7th song from the album Mayhem. It's called Zombieboy. I'm really curious to get songwriting learnings. Without further ado, let's get going.
We're about to be up all night, waking up a zombie. So put your paws all over me, you zombie boy.
Alright, this was interesting. Interesting intro. Well, no intro at all. I imagine that this is already the foreshadowing of the chorus. Something that we've seen, I think, with Vanish Into You as well. No instruments whatsoever, and all we hear is Lady Gaga singing. We're about to be up all night, waking up a zombie. So put your paws all over me, you zombie boy. We don't know where this is going. Let's find out. Let's find the key first. Is it F minor to C minor, which would kind of bring us to the key of C minor or E flat major? Confirmed! F minor to C minor is the chord progression in this very, very danceable disco intro. I believe that we are in the key of C minor.
See you over there in the back of this party, and your girlfriend isn't here. Yeah, your girlfriend isn't here.
Okay, melody analysis is going to be a fast one because there is no melody at all. This is a rap that is basically not melodic at all. The lyrics are, see you over there in the back of this party and your girlfriend isn't here. Let's listen to this again to make sure we understand the rhythmic phrasing and the metric rhythm.
See you over there in the back of this party, and your girlfriend isn't here. Yeah, your girlfriend isn't here.
So yes, there is this answering, yeah, your girlfriend isn't here thing that I can see in brackets here, but it's actually the fourth line. So it's, see you over there in the back of this party, and your girlfriend isn't here, yeah, your girlfriend isn't here.
Boy inside a cage, looking angry and tired, like you've been up for days. Like you've been up for days.
Okay, whatever is next, this was definitely the verse that very much shows us where we are in terms of metric rhythm because we repeat everything that we have established. So, verse number 1 was, see you over there in the back of this party and your girlfriend isn't here and your girlfriend isn't here. Now we have got boy inside a cage, looking angry and tired, like you've been up for days, like you've been up for days. So, it's basically the same pattern, copy-pasted and filled in with different words.
'Cause you're an animal, and you're closing in on me.
Enter the melody. Let's see what's happening here.
'Cause you're an animal, an animal.
'Cause you're an animal, an animal. Is what I hear.
'Cause you're an animal, and you're closing.
And of course, she mispronounces the word animal the second time around because she likes that.
In on me.
I think was the second phrase.
And you're closing in on me.
'Cause you're an animal, an animal. Really, really cool shifting of the pronunciation and the shifts. And you're closing in on me. We expect a repetition of the phrase and something that rhymes. Let's see if that can be confirmed.
Yeah, you're an animal, and it just can't be this way.
It's sloppy rhyming with closing in on me, and it just can't be this way. Does she say me or does she say may?
And you're closing in on me.
Of course, she says may in order to make it rhyme with way, which is something that you can do.
I can't see straight and my hands are tied. I could be a type from your zombie body.
That's brilliant. Okay, this is the chorus. So not what we've heard in the intro, but instead it's, oh, I can't see straight and my hands are tied. I could be your type from your zombie bite, with new melody idea. What I want to find out is if the chords are still the same. Harmonies stay the same. We are still on that F minor to C minor progression. The melody does something else instead. I imagine. Wow, that's really juicy and beautiful. So, remember that the chord was an F minor. What Lady Gaga does is she sings a G minor arpeggio over an F minor chord. Now, is this not beautiful? Including the 9, the 11, and the 13. Oh, I can't see straight. And my hands are tied. Okay. Oh, I can't see straight, and my hands are tied. This is really beautiful on that F minor chord. Alright. Oh, I can't see straight, and my hands are tied. Oh, I can't see straight, and my hands are tied. Beautiful.
I could be a type from your Zombieboy.
Bum. Bum.
I could be
Bum. 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 Bum 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 bum. Really cool that we have got an 8th rhythm with this ba-dum ba-dum bum. So it's basically 4 8th notes and then a quarter note. Bum 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 bum. That makes 3 pulses if we add this up. Now, of course, it's a 4-beat bar, which means that when the phrase gets repeated, it shifts everything. Now starting on the 4th hit of the last bar. Ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Right? So we have got the same motif, but once starting on the downbeat, on the 1, and once starting on the 4 of the last chord. I imagine a repetition of that chorus hook. Little variation in the melody. Feelings right. And also here we have got the variation. So it's not the repetition of this one, but instead it's from your zombie bite. A little melody that almost spans over a whole octave, and that adds a nice variation to that motif that we've seen in the first time around. So this is what we know from the intro, something that is kind of a post-chorus, making everything still danceable and singable and hookable. Inspired by the genius of Bruno Mars, I can imagine, somebody who has worked with Lady Gaga quite a bit.
It's getting dry, and you're staring at the sunrise, but you're thirsty over there.
So again, it's like a staring at the sunrise, right? Like a thirsty over there, and then with this repeating pattern again.
'Cause you're an
animal frozen in a me. Really, really cool. It reminds me of Uptown Funk a little bit, the whole arrangement thing and this rappy bits.
just can't be this way.
Really, really nice pickup in the melody in the chorus. So the arrangement really highlights this, because we had band completely disappearing, leaving this gap, and then we had "Oh, I can't," really highlighting this can't thing with this little staircase that we walk up. Listen to this.
It just can't be this way.
There is a drum fill before, but still we've got this "Oh, I can't see straight" that gets built up with this OY 8th notes. Ba-da-da-ba-bum.
Put your paws over me, you Zombieboy.
Something that we know from the first post-chorus and also from the intro, but it's just a little snippet of it.
Don't want you to stay, but I can't watch you walk away.
That's so beautiful. She is the queen of borderline cheesy, but always cool pop hooks.
I don't want you to stay.
Really interesting chord progression as well.
I don't want you to stay.
That I must understand first.
I don't want you to stay.
Dun.
I don't want you to stay.
Is it just that?
I don't want you to stay, but I can't watch you.
So it's definitely, it starts with a 4-1-5 thing. With the chords A flat, E flat, and B flat. And then we've got something else.
But I can't watch you. But I can't watch you walk away.
Watch you walk away. I think it's that. Guess I will die for you, baby, but you won't do the same. No, that was the other guy. So it's the two biggest writers of pop hooks in the 21st century. It's no wonder they share common approaches to songwriting. I Don't Want You to Stay is a melody that we must understand first.
I don't want you to stay.
Super simple, right? Really, really small range and basically only doing this here. Okay, so we play root note of the A flat major chord, then a 3 of the E flat major chord, and then the 5 of the B flat major chord. Really just a little melodic motif downward.
But I can't watch you walk away.
Boop, 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 boop. And this gets amplified now. Really nothing more than a C minor arpeggio with that F in the middle, and harmonized like this. Okay, with 3 of the E flat chord, then something weird because we actually play a 5 chord here with the 3 in bass, and actually yes, the 9 in the melody, and then we land on the 3 of C minor.
Think about you in my dreams.
This is what we know. Yes, repetition.
You're better off a fantasy.
You're better off a fantasy, and here we introduce a little melodic variation.
You're better off a fantasy.
No harmonic variations though. So we have got this here, right? E flat to B with D in bass, and then to C minor. The melody does this here.
You're better off a fantasy.
Okay, so it's basically the same note material, adding this B sharp as well, but this time we land on the high C. Vamp on C minor while the melody does this here.
I'll see you in my dreams.
End the phrase with "Goodbye, I see you in my dreams." That in itself is a reference to that abracadabra, abracadabra. So there are a lot of motifs that come back in other songs, which is something that I like very much about this album. What she did here, the tension that she creates, is she starts with the melody as the root note of C minor, right? And I will not reach the high note, but never mind. And then she sings the D over C minor, which is the 9. And then she finishes off with the minor third. And then she says, goodbye, I see you in my dreams. What a beautiful chorus hook that, of course, deserves many, many repetitions. I know it's not songwriting, but what a cool band fill here. Listen to that really, really nice hiccup thing in the arrangement. With that anticipated downbeat. Dun -dun. And there it is again. Let's make this about songwriting. I think is the line that they do. Is it this? I think so, yes. It's really, really cool. So it's basically just the scale, F minor. And then we want to go back to that F because this is the root of the F minor chord that we land on. They don't end with a whole band anticipating this, but instead with something funny. Right? And of course, leaving the downbeat open, because I imagine the next song to be equally danceable. Oh, I was about to say, so this was Zombieboy, and now I'm realizing that there is 20 seconds left. Really zombie-like outro with a little harmonic variation. So this time it's 2 minor to 3 minor to 6 minor, F minor to G minor to C minor, kind of a little instrumental and soundy outro to that song. Now this was Zombieboy by Lady Gaga, and I'm sure we can take away valuable songwriting learnings from this one as well. Songwriting learning number 1 is something that we have talked about, but that Lady Gaga here takes to the next level, which is arpeggiated chords as melody hooks. Now remember that, for example, in the song Killer, we had this "Boy, you gonna die tonight," which was basically the underlying chord arpeggiated, turned into a melody. Now what Lady Gaga does here is she plays the F minor chord and sings the G minor chord over it. Introducing a super colorful new texture to that chorus. So you might wanna think about including arpeggiated chords into your melody hooks, but also experimenting with totally different chords that you sing while playing another chord. Songwriting learning number 2 is about motif development, especially about 3-beat motifs. It's a very, very cool thing to repeat a 3-beat motif in a 4/4 measure, because this makes for an interesting shift in stresses. Now Lady Gaga does that with "I Could Be Your Type" from your Zombieboy. Remember this.
I could be a type from your zombie bite.
Really shifting the stress. First we have the beginning of the motif on the 1, and the second beginning of the motif is on the 4, creating nice unbalance and crazy stuff. And songwriting learning number 3 is about a chord progression that you can try for your bridges if you want to write big cheesy pop music. I recommend the 4-1-5-1-5-6 minor progression that Lady Gaga does like this. Right? I don't want you to stay. This could be a Bruno Mars hook easily. So this is something that you could experiment with, and remember that chord progressions can't be copyrighted, so feel free to take it and make it your own. This was my on-the-fly analysis of Zombieboy, track number 7 of Lady Gaga's masterpiece album Mayhem. If you like this video, please make sure to leave me the thumbs up, to leave me friendly comments spreading the love, to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, to please take a look at the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting if you want to take your songwriting to the next level. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about the 10,000 hour rule now. Bye bye.